We're good. We're live. We're here. We're only part way here, though. Ahoy, morning breathers. You might be switching over to YouTube because we have a hitch in our giddy up this morning with Facebook Live. So Matt's putting a message out to our loyal commenters and listeners this morning that listen and on Facebook Live that we'll have to tune over to YouTube to catch us. So here we are. We're pliable. We're movable. It's good to have options, right, Rachel?
Absolutely.
Ahoy, Rachel.
Ahoy.
It's Tuesday, which means you're here.
Yes.
And it smells better in here and looks better in here. What do you think of our new lighting?
I really like it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's different in here because it was always so bright.
Absolutely.
But-
and I don't know. I think we need more Christmas lights
Okay.
along here.
Well, we'll let you be in charge of that if you'd like. We'll see. I have a Christmas tree behind me, which I am pretty much covered up. So maybe we should move that to one side, or I should move to one side or the other.
There you go.
But it is festive in here. Tis the season. We also,
Oh, no. It was a pleasant surprise to come in and see all the Christmas decor.
put a big smile on your face this morning.
It does.
We also have producer Nikki G. Ahoy, Nikki G.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Oh. Where are we doing now?
I think we're on YouTube.
Okay. It's just we have the delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
So we can't figure out. Nikki G's feverishly working over there trying to figure out what's going on with Facebook. And Matt he's just looking at his phone.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You looking at shorts over there or what? What are you doing?
Trying to see if I can
Looking at some
comment.
reels? Boss man Matt's feverishly working.
Ahoy.
Today. Ahoy.
Yeah.
Nothing to see up there, Matt.
Yeah, he's got.
I got
Yeah.
Jim
comments
is here. Jim is here. He made it.
You're on Ahoy.
Oh,
Still-
so
But
this is
still in the dark. So this is YouTube.
Yeah.
okay. All right, so you good. YouTube gets comments and everything.
Yeah. It's just
I don't know. I've watched on that's because I don't have Facebook.
Right.
So I've watched it when I've been away on YouTube, but I didn't know if I could. I don't think I ever commented. I'm not certain. So Tuesday, terrific Tuesday. Let's get this part out of the way. Not that I want to do things, but I want to make sure I get this done. Is the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC and the Morning Breath crew with us this morning. We are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks,
Willie.
Willie. So I read a story this morning about some guy in Jersey that had pet mice.
Oh.
And I mean, I can think of a lot of pets that I would rather have. Certainly some I would not have. You know, like pet tarantulas would not be one of them.
Snake.
I'd prefer not to
Yeah,
have
no
them.
snakes.
No snakes.
You do not like snakes. I
do
know
not
that.
like snakes.
I truly want to have somebody bring in a snake, like a big boa sometime.
Ew. You
Oh,
like
they're
them?
okay. Well, they're okay. They have personalities, and they have feelings too, Matt.
They move with no legs. That's not natural. There's nothing natural about that.
That is true, but that's how they were created. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to be like that though? Snake
No.
around.
No.
Oh, I think it'd be awesome. It's nice to stand upright, but there's times when you could move while you're laying down. Think about that.
I don't have to. There's nothing to think about there.
All right, not for you.
I don't think that views would be very nice.
No, you'd see all the dirt on the
Be
floor.
a completely different view.
It
Well,
would.
It would. But everything is like above you and
But
bigger than you. And
nothing's out of reach,
Don't you think your
and
eyes
everybody's
would hurt?
scared of you.
You know, like when you're constantly putting your neck up because you're too short?
yeah.
Like, don't you think your eyes would hurt?
Well, the snake just crawls its
Jimmy,
way out.
who has found us and has got the comment, so thank you, Jimmy. Snakes were created to be stepped on.
Oh, Jimmy.
I wouldn't even step on them. I'd
Just
run away.
Get away.
Well, those little critters, they like mice. Just so you know.
Well, I did know that.
They can eat anything.
Well, I've told you my weird fascination with snakes. I hate snakes, but videos come up and I can't not watch videos. So now my feed and Facebook and all these
Ew.
are all these snake videos, or they used to be. It's not as bad anymore. But so
If
I've
you
watched
think
them.
it,
I've watched them.
Google knows.
Yeah, I know, but I've watched snakes get fed mice and the whole thing. I have a weird fascination with them. I hate them, but
Well, so you're not going to join me down in in Florida for a python roundup.
no. Why would you do that?
We'll be sitting at the beach
Exactly.
enjoying a beverage.
Exactly.
You can go touch
You can go
snakes.
do whatever you got to do.
Drag them things out of the bayou.
Exactly.
That'd be. I don't know that I would want to do that. I want to, but I'd like to be the guy. Like you remember the wide world of.
Wide World of Sports.
No, gosh dang it, Omaha's.
Oh yeah, Wild Kingdom.
Yeah, Wild Kingdom.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Who was the old guy? Gosh darn it! I wish that this would just pop back
Yeah,
into my head.
it seems like it's Marlin something.
Yeah. So and then he had a cohort, and you know the head guy, the head zookeeper, or whatever the hell he was. He says, "Here we are, wrestling, wrangling with this 15-foot alligator. I'll hold its tail while Jim, my assistant,
Exactly.
holds its mouth open." And
Exactly.
Jim was always doing the hard
And
part.
that's why you have an assistant. It's good to be the king sometimes.
Indeed. So the whole point that when I got started on this guy in New Jersey apparently had a mouse for a pet, and decided that mouse was lonely, and got it another mouse,
Got it a snake for
and
a pet.
then suddenly he was overwhelmed by mice.
Oh.
That happens.
He actually turned in. They lived in plastic tubs, and he took a couple hundred into a pet store.
A couple hundred?
A couple hundred. No, I'm not done. And
Jeez.
and they gladly took them. I mean, you know, PETA's those animal lovers, and animal is an animal, I guess. So they were appalled by the conditions that this man had, and found out that. So he brought 450 more. And by the time it's all said and done, they're going to take over 1,000 mice from this guy.
Yeah, I got a
because
feeling where
they
this story's
breed
going.
faster than rabbits.
Apparently.
Wow.
And this guy.
What else are they going to do? They're just hanging out in the plastic tub.
Yeah.
So that's, what else are you going to do?
That would have to smell so bad.
There's
Wouldn't it
lots
be
of
awful?
issues. Smell would be one of them.
Wouldn't it
but
be
there'd
awful?
lots of issues.
Yeah, they were just appalled. This guy wasn't cleaning things up, and so he donated over 1,000. And I hope he's learned his lesson.
So is there more to the story?
No, that's it.
Because I'm thinking that what's the pet store going to do with thousands of mice?
They're gonna feed him
They're
to
gonna
their
feed him to the
snakes.
snakes.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
They're pretty happy about it.
Exactly
And
right.
they put on this show like they're so appalled about the living conditions of these
Exactly.
mice. They're rodents.
and now they're food.
You know, look, I know that they're part of a food chain, and I'm certain they're important to some degree, but I don't like the little sons of guns.
Right.
No.
I can't. I don't like them.
I had a friend is too strong of a word. A guy I knew had a rat when we were in college, a big white rat, and that thing was like this big.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and it got a tumor, and it was disgusting. He just let it crawl around on him.
No,
But yeah, it wasn't
wow.
a tiny mouse, but I mean it was a pretty good sized rat. But
it's a rodent.
yeah.
You don't have rodents for pets.
No.
No.
Would you agree?
I would agree.
What do you think, Nikki G? You still try to find
Paula
Facebook?
found us.
Yeah, I don't. It
Is
looks like we're
Facebook?
might be
Did they just shut down? Apparently,
Facebook?
Facebook just shut down.
They must be over. They must have gone
They-
bankrupt
yeah.
probably, and they're just gone.
Spirit Airline went bankrupt.
Don
They're
found us.
filing for Chapter 11. Did you
Spirit?
ever fly Spirit?
No, but my daughter was a flight attendant for them.
Who was?
My daughter
She is or was?
was. Yeah.
Yeah. They tried to merge with JetBlue, and the government shut that deal down. Said no, you'll be too big. Well, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Right. Yeah, Spirit.
How could those two be bigger than like
yeah.
United?
Right. They can't.
It just was going to cut competition. So, Spirit fixed them. I'll just file for Chapter 11.
Yep. So not to go back, but I thought where you're going with that mouse story. I think this was also in New Jersey. Did you see about this squirrel?
Yeah.
This guy had a squirrel or two squirrels, maybe I can't remember, but he adopted them as a pet, And
Oh, yeah.
and he brought it into his house, and he'd like dress them up and do things, and he was a big YouTuber or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, it was big. Had
He was
lots of
huge.
followers, and they came in and took a squirrel away.
There was a squirrel, and what else did they have? He had,
I think.
was it a raccoon? Had two
Okay.
things. And they were beloved. And that squirrel, you saw some video of it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it would like fly from me to you
Yes.
pretty easy.
Also a rodent, however.
It is. It is.
It's all because of one person. That's why they got taken away.
Because of one person. Somebody complained in the apartment complex.
And it wasn't. She was from like a completely different state.
I thought he even lived in his own house. I don't think he even had an apartment. It was
Yeah, it was like a house.
Yeah, they I think the follow up that I saw on that was the federal officials or state officials did that because they were afraid of spreading rabies.
Yeah.
And-
well, and there's apparently a law that you cannot keep wild squirrels or wild animals or something as pets. So-
In New York.
Well, I don't know.
wherever
for
they were.
Christ's
Yeah,
sakes.
that was the
It's
rule.
usually
So,
who
that
cares?
was the reasoning.
Yeah.
But he had millions of followers. On
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was extremely
TikTok and
popular.
stuff.
Anyway, the little squirrel, I forget his name, did not have rabies. Was living a healthy life
Yep.
till Big Brother got in the way.
Yep. And then came in.
Ended it.
So with my roommate in college, different guy that had the rat, but had a ferret, and he brought it, which we couldn't have in the dorms, but he did anyway. Never.
You
So
rebels, you.
I was
well,
gonna say, how are you guys able to have all these pets in college?
well, not supposed to. Nobody checked real close, but I'll tell you what. I know people have ferrets and like ferrets, but there's a little thing. They're nocturnal for one thing, so they're awake all freaking night, and just playing. But I'd be sleeping soundly middle of the night, and then get bit in the back of the neck.
Oh, that's just
Because it would
great.
just climb up on your bed and then just bite you. Now, I was just playing. It just wanted
Right.
some attention. But it's like, I'll tell you what, it was fine. But that ferret got thrown across the room a couple times. I can tell you
It's
that.
been ferret stew if it had been bitten me in the neck.
Yeah, and it's fine. I might still be fine. It's not now. It's been a long time, but I've been out of college longer than I care to admit at this point. But
The ferret's still out. A little gray now.
yeah, it's a little gray. So yeah. So anyway, if you have ferrets, good for you. Another rodent, as far as I'm concerned, and it has sharp teeth. And at 3:00 in the morning, when you're dead asleep, and it bites you in the back of the neck, you know it right now.
I think I'd put that thing on I'd get it on a different sleep schedule with
What?
some Tylenol PM or something.
I'm not sure if that works on ferrets.
could you make a nocturnal animal
I don't know.
change its sleep cycle?
I don't know how you.
I doubt
there's,
it.
There's a lot of drugs out there today.
There's a lot of
But
drugs.
I mean, you train
Pharmaceuticals.
your babies to sleep at certain times of the night. I didn't know if you could train, if they were tamed, if you could train an animal to sleep during the night.
Some things would
versus-
be hard because it's just built in their DNA. But I think
True.
with a little bit of pharmaceutical and hallucinogenics, you can
well,
put him out at night.
That's what's great about Bob, my cat. He just sleeps all
just
the
sleeps
damn
all
time.
the time.
Just
Well,
sleeps
you
all the
took
time.
his manhood away. He
I
doesn't-
know,
he
and I
doesn't have
still
a
feel bad.
choice.
Thanks for bringing that up. No,
Well,
I'm-
you brought him up.
So Dawn apparently that they were negative on the rabies for the squirrel, but when she used to raise exotic animals, it was just all red tape. You had to have license depending on the animal. She had wallaby. You had wallabies in the house, huh?
Did you have any mini monkeys? I think those are so cute.
I think they'd be a
Mini
handful
monkeys.
though too, right?
I think they would be, but I think they're adorable. They look so cute.
Well, put them in little diapers.
You
and-
know, like the little,
Yeah, I know.
they just climb up on you. It's
But
sweet.
we all saw Friends. What was it? Marcel? Was that?
Oh, yeah.
He was pain.
Okay, look at everybody. So some people figured out YouTube now.
Yeah, Jimmy's here.
we're
Paul's
learning.
here.
We're learning new things today.
We got people on.
You
She
did this
did
on
have a
purpose,
monkey.
didn't you, Nikki G?
No.
There's a button over there you're not hitting.
She had a ringtail lemur, very endangered. She bottle fed him. Good for you, Dawn.
Wow.
You can have that. I'm not gonna do it. I don't.
I'm not sure what a ring-tailed lemur is.
I don't. I've heard of wallabies. I think they're Australian. I'm not 100% sure what they are either. But
Don't the lemurs, they look like monkeys kind of, but they have the rings.
think you're right.
yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah, you know, you always
Dawn,
think
Dawn's qualified to take care of you if you ever.
very good.
Dawn says she's over it though.
Just give her coffee. What was it yesterday? All she
Oh
needs.
yeah, cigarettes and Black Rifle coffee. And what would you take on a desert island, Rachel? If you had 3 things.
You think about that. We're going to take a break, and we'll need your answer when we come back. We'll be right back, folks.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back. We're on YouTube today.
Denise made it. Ahoy, Denise.
Yay.
Ahoy to those who have figured out we're on YouTube instead of Facebook Live. We've got to call into Mark. He's just not calling back yet.
Zuckerberg.
Z.
Yeah.
We call him Z in here.
I didn't even know you had a cell phone number. That's pretty impressive, actually.
Oh, yeah. I've got everybody in there.
He probably vacations here every summer.
In Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes to go
Sure
incognito.
he does.
He plays in a muni band.
Juice? Yeah.
Yeah.
Stays
He
at
plays in a
Juji's.
muni band. He plays. He might have been to Fairfield. I don't know.
Fairfield's got the coolest stuff. Like I can't wait for things to do this weekend or today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like, are you kidding me? Who does that?
Yeah.
Fairfield does.
Fairfield does.
So, Rachel, you're on a deserted island. It's warm. It's
Okay.
balmy.
We assume we put a lot of. There's a lot of qualifiers that could be added to this, but we're assuming warm and balmy.
And more than one palm tree.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you need? 3 things that you have to have.
Are there any provisions?
We didn't say that.
We don't know. Let's assume you're there not on purpose.
You're Marianne of Gilligan's
Gilligan's
So I
Island.
have my bag. And that's all I've got. I've got my purse.
But
or
there's only
something.
Yep, I guess. We didn't even bring a billfold.
So Gilligan's Island was just a few hour cruise, 6-hour cruise,
A 3-hour
3-hour
tour.
cruise. So they didn't even bring an overnight bag. They just had what was on them.
Really?
Yeah. So just assume you have your purse or whatever, but you only brought 3 things. What 3 things would you want to have?
I don't know. I would say coffee.
No.
That would be one.
Unless you landed on an island with coffee beans.
But you don't have a grinder.
Yeah, you
you
don't.
don't have all this stuff.
Ah,
you
well,
need-
listen, that's the Stone Age didn't
You
have grinders
definitely
either.
want one of those lighters or one of those
Flint. Yep.
something so you can start a fire, and water, I would guess.
Yeah, and see, it'd be really good to have some kind of desalination machine.
Something. Yeah.
We didn't pick that yesterday.
No.
We're just going to drink the seawater.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
No,
It's very salty.
but you could boil it out and steam. You can make
As long
steam.
as you got fire.
As long,
You
as
need
long
fire.
as you have matches or lighter or something to.
Need fire. You got something on the page over there you want to talk
Yeah, I
about?
got more questions because we get some reaction out of this. We'll see how many people followed us to YouTube. If your elevator pitch, if you're about to be abducted by aliens and you want to go with them, what is your elevator pitch to make them abduct you?
What? Who would want that?
That's a
I don't know.
question. That's a heck of a good question. I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear like our crew here. I cannot wait.
So you want to go. How do you convince them to take you?
That's something. That is something I never even ever thought about.
Yeah.
What would I have that they need?
I even knew the question. I still don't really have an answer. I
Yeah.
don't know. It'd be like,
Well, I want to go.
yeah, I want
Just
to.
take me because I want
I
to go.
like to travel.
I need the miles.
Yeah, I need the miles. I'd get so many frequent flyer miles if you took me with you.
That is a great question. Jeez. I can't think of I don't know that I can think of one thing that would convince
All right.
an alien to take
I
me.
can't either.
To take
Sorry.
me over you, Matt. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know. I can play solitaire really good. I don't think
I
that
could
counts.
what could I assume I could teach them
probably
something.
Beat you like before you could even play the
Yeah,
game.
it could be. Jeff says he's a good cook. I don't even have that.
Oh, there you go.
Don,
The only
take
thing
me,
I can say-
take me away, my dear alien buddies. I am a Reiki master and crystal healer. Maybe I can teach you a few things.
There you go. That's a good one.
There you go. All right, so different question. In your opinion, what's the funniest word in the English language? I have one for this.
Like, and so to think about this just off the cuff,
I know.
quick.
No, that's kind of the
These
point.
are
difficult.
really hard.
So, Potawatomi is my favorite. It's a county name. That is my favorite word because you can't say Potawatomi without smiling.
You got to put that puts a
It's-
little smile on your
you
face.
just have to Potawatomi, and all my family will back me up because this has been a long-standing
It's
thing
been
for
a thing
me.
for you.
Potawatomi. It's a great word.
You know, the first thing that came to my mind, hippopotamus.
That is what came to my mind. That in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
What is it with long words that
I
we
don't know.
find funny?
Potawatomi. Bamboozled. Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Nick, you got one?
No, not right now.
JW. I don't know who JW is. So we got,
JW, welcome.
yes, welcome. And maybe it's a regular, just different name on YouTube.
Well, it could
Don't
be.
know.
Could be.
It could be.
Don't know. What non-dairy alternative would you think would be a great alternative to milk? So if you're having a bowl of cereal and you don't have any milk, what do you put on it?
There's nothing.
Nothing. Oh, John
John.
Woodward.
Good morning,
All right,
John.
got you, John.
Don't use it. It's morning time, John.
We know John.
Just put the voice.
Yeah. I have a friend that used to just put water on his cereal. Could not do it.
No.
Okay, I could not do water. I don't drink milk. But I can put milk on my cereal. I just don't drink it.
Pour coffee on your cereal?
No, I put milk on
I know.
it. But like
I'm just saying.
Well,
You
how
don't
do you
have milk.
how do you get cereal without a little bit of milk?
She does put milk on cereal.
I
she
put
said.
milk on cereal, but I don't.
Oh, you
drink
just won't
milk.
have a glass of it.
No.
Okay.
Do you pour the milk out when you're done then? You don't drink the
No.
Drinking the
No,
milk is the best
gross.
part.
end of the
We almost got a gag reflex.
We got to stop.
We gotta stop talking
Reverse.
about that.
Nah, there's no substitute for milk for me.
Nope.
Almond milk doesn't work.
So I don't mind almond milk. wouldn't want it on my cereal though. I just
Silk.
regular milk.
Soy, whatever all that stuff
milk.
is. No thanks. It's not milk.
I
Yeah.
used to drink milk, and I will never forget in kindergarten. You know when you got the little milk cartons out of the
They
thing,
were awesome, especially the chocolate.
and I set it down, and it was condensing, so it like had all the sweat all over it, and it grossed me out, and I've never been able to drink milk since
Really?
then.
Do you like chocolate milk?
Yes,
Yes.
not white milk.
I don't know what to say about that, Rachel. That's odd to me.
My wife grew up on a dairy farm, and so she won't drink milk.
There you go.
She's like been around enough of it. So
Yeah, I don't like that smell either.
I love milk. In fact, we've been talking. I got cereal the other day.
Did you? Did you mix them up?
Raisin Bran Crunch,
Oh, there you go.
and I use milk.
And a lot of
Sometimes I'll get whole milk.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't go that far.
You can't tell the difference between that and 2%.
Yeah,
Really?
I can't.
I drink skim, which is cloudy water.
It is. It basically is. It's like windshield wiper water. Antifreeze.
I have to protect my girlish figure, though.
Yeah,
So.
I see. What's gross? Something's gross. Whatever it was.
I don't know.
The sweaty part of the little
We were talking about milk.
half a
so-
You're
pint,
talking about milk or water.
half a pint milk.
Water on your cereal is gross.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's just wet cereal.
That's good stuff. I'm gonna think about that.
Onomatopoeia for another funny word.
That's a good one.
That's Jeff. Jeff came over.
I'm gonna think about how to convince an alien to take me and not you, not anybody else. Pick me. Pick me. I'm gonna think about that. I might come up with an answer tomorrow.
Yeah,
But you got to think quick. You have to be quick on your feet
I
because
know.
who knows when aliens are
I got
coming.
a whole bunch of other rapid fire stuff.
No,
that
we
maybe
can't-
wouldn't be quite so rapid fire.
We can't
We're
go
out
that
of time.
today. We're out of time today. We're going to take our last break and we'll come back and get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car, and on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back to our Tuesday show.
Our YouTube exclusive show.
YouTube exclusive day. And we will be on Spotify later, right? You do that too, Nikki G?
Let's hope so.
Yeah, we hope.
Let's hope so.
Nothing's for certain.
Yeah, it's all right. We just roll with it.
We just go.
We just go.
We got options.
And people came
Which
over,
means you have
followed us,
options,
and-
morning breathers. You have options as well. All right, let's get set for the day.
It's what you've been waiting for. So
I'm giddy.
giddy with excitement.
Giddy.
Time, 7:44 a.m. It is the 19th day of October. The temperature right now in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington is 53 degrees. And I think tomorrow the high is going to be like in the low 40s.
Like when we go to bed.
Yeah, it's going to get cold. It's coming, but it's the middle of November, so I suppose. Windy with showers early today, then clearing with lots of sunshine, a high of 56 and a low of 34 overnight. Things to do. In the Fairfield area, the Sound Clinic is having a community pay what you may day for vibro acoustic lounge sessions.
Now stop and let that soak in, everybody.
Acoustic lounge sessions.
Dawn, I think you need this.
At Source
I
Vibration.
think I need this. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. So my daughter worked at a place that had one of those deprivation chambers, the floating tank things.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those.
Yeah, and it's not. I've seen it. I haven't been in it, but seen it, and it's not as scary as you think it might be. But you're still sealed into this thing, floating in water.
I don't think I could do it.
I could
know.
do that.
I don't know. They say that you're supposed to lay in there in darkness and silence, but they
Love
also
that.
they also have speakers in it. So if you wanted the radio going, you could also have the radio going.
Do they have
It'd be
candles?
Nothing more
Well, but you're locked in.
peaceful.
Oh.
You're sealed in. So I
You're
don't
at the mercy of the people on the outside.
You are.
Oh, I don't think I could.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the vibroacoustic lounge sessions are at Source Vibration Sound Clinic today in Fairfield. Mount Pleasant, Kiwanis, and Addington Place of Mount Pleasant invite you to lunch for a cause from 11 to 1 today at Addington Place. You need to call Addington Place and get an RSVP. And the UP Church in Washington is hosting a Friendsgiving tomorrow night from 5:30 to 7. And on the menu is pizza and pie.
Hold on.
Oh.
Jeff has a new word.
It's behind. Blind. It's behind. He's behind.
I'm behind. No, look above that.
Yeah, onomatopoeia.
Oh.
Onomatopoeia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We said that. You just weren't listening.
I wasn't. I was
No,
probably
Tim's
reading. I was
behind.
still reading about Fairfield.
It's still, he's all hooked up on the vibro.
I got to go vibroacoustic.
Lounge.
I need to know what this is.
Well, give us
When
the
is
report.
this?
Tonight. Today.
I got to look this up.
Fairfield365.com is where I got
That's
it.
what we need.
So
Okay.
you can go there.
Is it in the afternoon or morning or?
We don't know.
Fairfield365.com.
Gotcha.
All the details you could ever
Matt.
want.
Yep. Perfect.
On this day in 1990, we all remember this, right? Milli Vanilli became the first performers to be stripped of their Grammy Award after it was revealed that the two men had not sung a single lyric on their new album that they won a bunch of awards for.
Professional lip syncers.
Professional lip syncers. And you know what? At the time, kind of liked the song. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't remember if the people that actually did sing it ever got credit.
They
Probably
did,
not,
Well,
did
they
they?
did because it came out as a huge, big thing. They were not quite as appealing as the lip syncing guys. So they didn't get put front and center because it wasn't really the look that everybody was going for. But
Milli Vanilli.
they did get credit. I've actually watched a documentary on that. It's kind of fascinating, actually. All right. Guy buys a limousine. This one's for you, Tim.
Oh, okay.
The guy buys a limousine,
Because everybody should have a limo.
but he couldn't afford a driver. So he spent all that money and nothing to chauffeur it.
You know, those are just words to live by. Really, truly. I don't know what else to say. I've done the same thing.
I know.
I've
And
been
nothing
in
to-
his boat.
And nothing to chauffeur
I got
it.
nothing to show for it. Here you go. There you are, folks. Hey, thank you for joining us. Thank you for figuring out, everybody, that we're over here on YouTube. We're here every day on YouTube. So if by chance you guys, somebody out there is having trouble with your Facebook page,
Yep.
come on over to YouTube.
Yeah,
You
we
can still
are.
catch us.
We stream every day on Facebook and YouTube, so you can join in. However, we can only look at one comment, so we have to figure out which comments we're going to go to. I think we'll stick with Facebook, but if we're not on Facebook, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, indeed. So thanks for joining today.
Another comment for the lighting.
We'll figure out. We're going to keep the lighting. I think that's.
It's a
I
hit.
think that's what we're going to do. It's very peaceful. The Zen in here is really good right
It
now.
is.
Only we had acoustic vibrations going through here. Also,
I'm going to learn about it. We might get them.
we might get
It
that.
might happen. So, again, thanks for joining. Thanks for following us over YouTube. Have a great Tuesday. We will be back here tomorrow on one channel or another. We'll see you then.